Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another blog and another video. What this blog and this video is going to be about is I just kind of have something I kind of want to let you all know. So I told you the other day, couple nights ago, couple nights ago, this past Monday evening, later this past Monday night, later this past, late, 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 later this past, later this past Monday evening, this past Monday night, how I did end up going ahead and eliminating that video clip that I had originally did from the 19th of September, 2019. Again, nothing wrong with talking about when you had just gotten your flu shot. But the sketchy part is when you put the paperwork that's got all your information like SSN, and you know what the abbreviations for that are. Again, I don't want to go too. I don't really want to go too. I don't want to go really too much. I don't want to go really too much in or so much into that. I don't really want to go so much into this. Well, I don't really want to go so much into it, but maybe even where you live and stuff. Maybe even where you live and stuff. And so again, now that it's no longer on the air anymore, now that it's off the air, no longer on the air anymore, things should be all right. So now, in the past couple of weeks, both a week ago today, last Wednesday, before going out to Eastview Mall for a little while last Wednesday, and again today, about an hour ago, couple hours ago. So last week at first, had gotten a buzz from the Social Security Administration saying stuff like, and now saying stuff like, we received information about fraudulent situation, and believe it or not, to be exact, is not true, thank God. Luckily, but at first, this wasn't actually a person that we had spoke to face. It was an automated phone call that we had gotten stating, quote, "We have gotten report of suspicious or report of fraudulent activity involving your Social Security number. We have a warrant for your arrest," which luckily is not true, to be exact, as far as we know. To be exact is not true. To be exact is not true. Again, it's been about a week, and we obviously haven't had anybody haven't had anybody having to do with that show up ever since at all so far. We haven't had anybody show up here at the place for any of that. And then again today, a week later, today, a little while ago, first I got a buzz a couple hours ago, leaving a message on my answering machine, on my 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 machine and my on my machine on my machine and my answer on my machine and my answering machine and stuff, stating, quote, this call is to inform This is the Social Security Administration Department calling to inform you that we have gotten report of multiple suspicious activity involving your Social Security number. We have we have we have we have we have the authority to suspend your Social Security number and stuff. So then, at first, I didn't look at it as exactly that big of a deal. Then a little while later, ended up getting another buzz, stating stuff, quote, like, this is the Social Security Administration Department, with our fi- with our fi- with our with our fi- with our final with our final attempt to reach you, letting you know of suspicious activity reported with your Social Security number or Social Security account. And again, it's saying we have the authority to have your Social Security number or your Social Security account suspended. Please press 1 immediately. Please press 1. Please press 1. Please press 1. Please press one immediately. Please press 1 immediately to resolve this. And now, which I did end up following through on that, just because I figured this situation was pretty serious. So I went ahead and did so and pressed 1, and then gentlemen from the department had answered, and then we explained, the buzz that we had just gotten, and then the gentleman that we ended up the gentleman we initially ended up talking to had asked, like, do you have any knowledge of the suspicious activity? And we had ultimately said no. And then they pretty much just after that just they pretty much after that they pretty much after that they pretty much after that just just hung up. And then that was it after that. And then that was it after that. So now again, and so now after that, I just thought, dude, we can't just let this slide, man. We have to go down and let our people here and our management and our management and managers, whoever's here right now, know this whole entire situation. Because, when you get a buzz about stuff like this, when you get a buzz about stuff like this, it's a huge deal for sure. So I went down and spoke with, right now our current assistant manager is here, along with behavior specialist and our AM staff person. Kind of went down and had some words with them about what had been brought to my attention. Now, believe it or not, however, they said they've actually gotten buzzes like this before too, and they even also know people that have gotten buzzes like this before as well. They said don't they ultimately said, don't worry so much about this. It's just kind of more kind of like, if you don't mind my saying so, it's more kind of like a scam kind of situation. So, they said, don't worry so much about this, it's pretty much just kind of usually made up on the spot, or just kind of assumed and stuff, but really not true or really not for real and stuff. So but I just thought I'd give you an update on stuff like this, so it sounds as of now, as of right now, like everything's cool as of now, as of right now, as of right now. But after getting the 2 buzzes and stuff, I just felt like, dude, we cannot let this slide. We cannot cover this up towards our people here. We have to bring our other people here. We have to bring some of our people in on this, and we have to let some of our people let some of our people know. We have to let some of our people know this all. And well, relieved right now that it sounds like we're not alone. We're not alone. Even some of them have been in this situation before, where they've gotten those kind of buzzes, and that it turns out to be more kind of like a scam kind of situation. So, but everything's cool for now. But I just wanted to kind of let you all know that stuff a little bit. So slight bit of a rude awakening a little bit, but it's all good for now. There may be at least one other time that I'll see you and do one other vlog and one other video in a little bit. I'm gonna end this vlog and this video, get this all uploaded, and we'll be back in a little bit.